This is the art of coaching with Lego without Lego. I've met a I've met a client recently who's told me just while we're checking in that she spent 3 days in her holidays building a piece of Lego, and it's the super tech Lego that is like 18 years plus. And funnily enough, after I wrote this nugget, my mom gave my daughter a piece of tech Lego. It was a Simba from The Lion King, which she adores. But it's 18 years plus, and it was a really technical journey. So I mentioned Leah in the nugget because the way that she used to play Lego is very different to following a strategy and a manual and instructions and having a very clear vision at the end, which is the image on the packaging. Right. So as I was exploring how this client of mine spent building this piece of Lego, we started reflecting on her relationship with building things. Right. Because she was currently navigating and changing some things around her career. And it was very interesting to see how someone relates to building things. Because some people build a career with a very clear vision and a clear instruction manual. What impressed me with the Simba Lego is that it came in, the pieces weren't just a big bag of pieces and then you had to find them. There were 18 different packs of pieces. And each thing was like, it made it so easy to follow the instructions. So careers are a lot more messy. And yes, there's some blueprints out there of how to build this career or that career and, follow somebody else's successful path and re-emanate it. But, in reality, often careers are a lot more messy, especially if we venture out into areas that maybe aren't so explored. If we take into account this massive diversity and individual differences from one person to the next, we all operate very differently with different brain structures and different things that we transferable skills we bring into it. So exploring how we relate to building was really interesting because some people want to have that kind of certainty that there is a one way that works that has been tested in trials, like when you work with Lego and build towards instructions. But then my daughter was very much, well, the vision changed all the time and I didn't know what the vision was. So you just kind of had to go with the flow of building the Lego, So very interesting to see how many different people relate to the way that they're building and how more or less anxious they get when the path isn't clear. How much somebody might feel stifled in their creativity if they just have to follow the steps and they need to do it with a lot of attention to detail. And other people have a lot of anxiety when that is not around. So I just think it's so important that we reflect on our relationship with building. That also entails our relationship with uncertainty and with taking risks, or how closely related we feel to a vision. How much are we holding on to it? What happens if the environment changes? What happens if there's some pieces missing? What happens if we have to dismantle the whole thing halfway through? How attached are we to that? This client took everything apart because it was half built, because her son had built it and then abandoned the project. How often do we inherit a half built project? And then what do we do with the pieces? Do we take everything apart, build from scratch, or do we use elements of it that we can reintegrate? So there's a lot of thoughts for you to reflect on in terms of how am I building? What's my relationship with these things? And maybe that can help you when you're facing a significant transition or something that you're currently building or considering to be built, you know? And we've never touched a piece of Lego in that process, which is the funny thing.